Have you ever stopped and wondered what the world will really look like in 2050? I'm not talking about the usual flying cars or shiny holograms we see in movies. I mean, how will people actually live? How will they feel? Because if you look closely at the trends happening right now, you'll see the future isn't building one single world, it's building two. On one side, a world where life feels almost effortless. It's a reality guided by seamless artificial intelligence, surrounded by light and meticulously shaped by data. Imagine waking up not to an alarm, but to your home, gently adjusting the lights and temperature because it knows your sleep cycle. Your breakfast is prepared by an AI chef who knows your nutritional needs better than you do. Your schedule is optimized for productivity and happiness, and your desires are predicted before you even feel them. The air is clean, the streets glow with soft, ambient light, and the cities themselves feel alive, breathing with data and efficiency. This is the world of progress, the one we see in tech demos and optimistic headlines. But there's another world, hidden in the shadows of this progress. It's a world where people are struggling just to keep up, left behind by a future that arrived too quickly and for too few. Same planet, same species, but a completely different reality. Some experts today promise us that AI will be the great equalizer, the force that will finally free humanity from labor and create a world of abundance and equality. But what if it doesn't? What if, instead, it creates a silent, invisible, but unbreakable divide? A chasm between those who create and control the machines and those who are controlled by them. This future isn't something that will arrive someday. It's already here, quietly taking root. And every single day, with every new app and every new update, the gap widens. Let's step into the first reality for a moment. In 2050, for the privileged, homes don't just have smart devices. They are intelligent entities. They think for their owners. Your AI assistant has already ordered your groceries, managed your investment portfolio, and booked you a weekend getaway to a destination it calculated you'd love. The city around you is a marvel of green engineering and harmonious design. Life is smooth, predictable, and optimized for well-being. But in the other reality, the day starts with a jarring alarm buzzing in a cramped room. The air outside is thick with pollution from old factories that haven't been upgraded. The work is long, the pay is low, and life is a constant battle for survival, where dreams are a luxury you can't afford. Technology exists here too, of course, but it's always one update behind, one subscription away. It's a tool for distraction, not empowerment. Two worlds, both human, divided not by walls of brick and mortar, but by walls of access, knowledge, and opportunity. By the year 2050, intelligence itself has become the new global currency. And I don't mean human ingenuity, but access to artificial intelligence. Those who understand how to build, command, and leverage AI wield its immense power. Those who don't are simply subject to it. For the wealthy, the innovators, the new elite, AI is a partner. It's a co-pilot for life. It amplifies their successes, erases their mistakes, and crunches infinite data to give them certainty in an uncertain world. They no longer have to guess what the market will do or which business to start. They know, but for the majority, the relationship with AI is entirely different. It's invisible, yet omnipresent. It's the silent force that decides what news they see, what jobs they are offered, what prices they pay for everyday goods. They live their entire lives inside complex algorithms they will never understand. And here is the most dangerous part. When you can't understand the system that governs your life, you can't challenge it, you can't change it, you can't escape it. You just accept its decisions as fate. This divide is starkest in the cities. Look up and you see towers of glass and light where silent electric drones glide through pristine air, delivering packages to penthouse apartments. The world above is clean, quiet, and orderly. Now look down. Below you see cracked streets, forgotten factories rusting away, and the digital dead zones of dead networks. While one half of the population lives inside what feels like a perfectly curated simulation of paradise, the other half watches from the shadows, their faces lit only by the glow of a flickering screen. It's the same city but seen through entirely different eyes. Reality itself has become personalized. We no longer share a common truth. We rent our own version of it. Augmented reality lenses repaint the world in real time. For some, they project beauty over decay, overlaying crumbling walls with digital art. For others, they serve ads that prey on their anxieties. You might be thinking this all sounds like science fiction. But this split, this great divergence, didn't happen with a bang. It came quietly, creeping into our lives through seemingly harmless conveniences. It came with every app upgrade we accepted without reading the terms, every subscription service that promised an easier life, every access code that created a new tier of service. Each small step was marketed as progress for all. But each one subtly deepened the divide between the connected and the disconnected, the owners of data and the sources of it. By 2050, the most valuable currency on Earth isn't the dollar, the euro, or the yuan. It's data. The rich don't just own assets. They own oceans of information. They have comprehensive data profiles not just of themselves, but of entire populations. The poor, on the other hand, give their data away for free, often just to get by. They trade their privacy for access to basic services, for a discount, for a moment of entertainment. In this new economy, corporations no longer just sell products to you. They sell you. Your emotions, your attention, your time, your very identity. It's all packaged and sold to the highest bidder. If you don't exist in the data streams, you barely exist at all. You become invisible to the system. Even something as fundamental as human connection has been reshaped. In the upper cities, some people find companionship with their AI partners. These companions are perfect, predictable, and safe. They learn your every preference, never argue, and offer unwavering support. It's a flawless, frictionless relationship. In the lower cities, love is still messy, uncertain, and beautifully, painfully real. It's found in shared struggles and fleeting moments of joy. One side of society has everything it could ever want, but feels a profound sense of emptiness and isolation. The other side has almost nothing, but still feels vibrantly, defiantly alive. And what about our governments? They no longer govern in the traditional sense, they optimize. National policies are run on algorithms, not empathy. AI systems decide who gets social assistance, who gets retrained for a new job, and who gets ignored as a statistical write-off. Efficiency has replaced compassion as the highest virtue of the state. Justice is meted out by predictive policing algorithms that are only as unbiased as the flawed data they retrained on. And buried under all that cold, hard logic, one question still echoes in the human heart. If it controls everything we see, feel, and believe, what is left of human choice? Are we still in control of our destiny? But there is hope. In any story of humanity, there always is. In the forgotten corners of these divided cities, in the digital back alleys, a resistance is brewing. People are beginning to reconnect not through centralized corporate networks, but through shared truth and genuine community. They're building their own open source AIs, designed not for profit but for people. They are teaching digital literacy, sharing knowledge, and rebuilding a sense of shared reality from the ground up. They call it the reconnection movement. Their core belief is simple but powerful. The future doesn't belong to the machines. It belongs to those who remember what it means to be human. Some will say the divide is already too wide, that the gap can never be closed. But history has taught us otherwise. Every major revolution in human society, whether social, political, or technological, began with one simple thing: awareness. It began when enough people started asking the right questions, and so the real work begins now with us. It begins with one fundamental question we must all ask ourselves. What kind of world are we building right now? With every click, every share, and every choice we make. And more importantly, who are we leaving behind? Thank you for watching. If this video made you think, please consider subscribing and sharing it with others. Let's start the conversation.